Imagine you were in the 1980s and the Zika virus was brought up in conversation. What would you think about it? Well, the truth is, you wouldn't think much of it at all. The Zika virus at the time was only a minor disease that caused a mild fever. However, if the Zika virus was brought up in conversation now, many people become frightened, even to the lengths of comparing it to Ebola. But why? What are the detrimental effects that alarm the population today that didn't alarm them 3 decades ago? Well, the answer is microcephaly. Microcephaly is a condition that results in babies being born with extremely small heads, and in 2015, health officials in Brazil reported a trend of around 4,000 babies being born with this condition. This was alarming to officials because the condition was considered very rare, and previous years recorded only about 150 babies born with microcephaly. Although this condition doesn't seem very serious, look at Phineas, he's doing just fine, there are severe disabilities that the child can suffer for their whole life. Problems that can be associated with microcephaly include learning disabilities, developmental delay, problems with movement and balance, seizures, and vision problems. Studies have shown that the Zika virus affects the fetus's developing brain by targeting neural stem cells, cells that divide to create specialized cells like neurons. They proved the correlation between the Zika virus and microcephaly by mimicking the embryonic brain development through the use of neurospheres. A neurosphere is composed of clusters of neural stem cells, and the scientists used the neurospheres as a method to determine the effects of the Zika virus. When comparing the infected and the uninfected neurospheres, scientists discovered that the spheres affected by the Zika virus were jagged, small, and wrinkled. The cells formed separated clusters, and many cells even died. To ensure that it was only the Zika virus that affected these neural stem cells, scientists also performed this experiment on a virus of the same genus. The studies concluded that the other viruses of the same genus barely affected the neurospheres, suggesting that the Zika virus does affect brain development. If the damages seen on the neurosphere occurred in a fetus through the span of many months, it is very possible that the brains would be underdeveloped, causing conditions such as microcephaly. But luckily, if you're watching this, you probably live in the ice-barren land known as Canada, so you have very little to worry about because the mosquitoes that spread the Zika virus are from the Aedes species and are only found in tropical climates. We're completely safe for now. Well, until they start mutating. Thanks for watching!